Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
Do what you love. Welcome back to another episode of A Girl Business Podcast. Today, I think today's episode is going to be titled When Peer Pressure Pays Off.
Right?
We are here in Quincy at Grandma Jane's place with the lovely Kim, and I have been dying to have you on the show like forever, so I'm super
I'm
excited.
so glad it finally worked out.
Yes, it finally worked out. We're finally here, girls. Never give up on your dreams. One day you'll be at Grandma Jane's place sitting with Kim. I'm super excited to hear all about your journey, and I want to hear like all the details.
Okay.
Because we met we were just talking. I think I started coming in here in January. I had like a trifecta. I would go to La Sierra circuit training hella early, which is women owned.
Yep.
And then I would go tanning at Pineapple Tanning, women owned. And then I would come here for my breakfast sandwich. So you're part of my Quincy trifecta.
I like it. Yes.
So I can't wait to hear how you ended up doing what you're doing and all the details.
Well, it all started out, I've always been a very creative person. So I was very much into arts and drawing and all that kind of stuff when I was in school. And then I ended up at a grocery store and I was working in the deli and I would always watch the baker. And I was like, I really want to just try something over there. And then I got my hands on icing and stuff and it was totally natural to me. And I was able to draw on cakes and be creative every day because I don't like repetition at all.
Mm-hmm.
And so I started in the grocery business, ended up being the manager of a bakery real quick at like age 18. And then worked at then I moved, that was in the Antelope Valley. And
Where's Antelope Valley?
Antelope Valley, Palmdale, Lancaster. It's Southern California,
Oh,
Mojave
wow.
Desert, super hot.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's where we grew up. But I'm from the Bronx. I was born in the Bronx.
Oh my gosh, I never knew that.
Yeah, I was born in the Bronx, so all my family has that really deep accent.
Yeah.
Yeah. But from the Antelope Valley, I moved to Hollister, which is where my best friend ended up moving, and she dragged me over there. And I worked in independent bakeries for the first time. And that just completely opened up everything for me because I was able to I didn't have to do stuff out of a book. In the grocery stores, you had to do what they had. And it was stifling. So I would even hide cakes. People would come in and say, well, can you do this? I'm like, I can do it, but I'm not supposed to do it. So, but I would do it and I'd box it up, tape it down. And it's like, okay, when they came and picked it up, nobody knew.
Yeah.
But that's where it all started. But, and then I ended up working in the little independent bakeries. And that's where just my mind was just going racing like, oh my God, there's so many things I can do. And that's when I started weddings. And that was in Hollister. And once I did that, possibilities were endless. And that was my gig, was to be able to do weddings. And out there, it's January to December is wedding season. Where here, it's April to November, which is nice. But yeah, no, I love doing it. Absolutely. So I've been doing it for over 35 years.
So at what point did you move? Hollister's kind of like central. Would you say
yeah,
central?
Yeah, central, like Morgan Hill, Gilroy, Garlic Capital, about 4.5 hours from here.
Okay.
And so how I got here was my daughter wanted to go to college, and somebody mentioned FRC, and they for the equine, and we had never heard of Quincy before.
Yeah.
And so she came up here. We came here for the orientation and everything. She fell in love with it. So she was here, and I was still in Hollister. And while she was here, she met her husband, who was born and raised here, and I knew they weren't leaving. And now they own Les Schwab. But yeah, as soon as she got married in Hollister at the vineyard where I worked, because I worked for this big vineyard, Layout Vineyards, and they got married there. And when she got pregnant with my first grandbaby, I was like, guess I'm moving to Quincy. But it worked out just fine because we were looking at a couple places, and they just didn't feel right. I walked in here, and the person that owned it wasn't really ready to sell, wasn't saying she was going to sell. And Taylor and I walked in here, and it just felt like my mom pushed me in here. And it just felt right. And I sold my house and moved here, bought this, and it's been absolutely amazing from day one. Each year, better and better.
Yeah. And you're selling out constantly.
Oh, yeah. It's so great.
Yeah.
And I just thoroughly believe in quality. And it's like, there's no day old stuff here. It's like I fresh bake every day, and I really stand behind everything that I do.
Yeah.
It's very important to me. That's why I'm doing it by myself now. I have my one person that helps me do all customer service and helps me prep stuff, but pretty much I'm the person making everything. And to me, it's less work than having to watch people and be like, oh, well, you do that wrong, or don't do that, or yeah, don't burn that.
What's the most employees you've ever had at one point in time?
Well, it was my daughter, then I had 2 other people. I had like 4 people. And then at that point in a small business, it's like, where's your profit? Payroll taxes, workman's comp, all that stuff. It's not worth it to me.
Yeah.
I'd rather just do it myself, and that's why I shortened my hours so that I finally found my balance. Because when I first started, I was going 7 days a week. Because you can't say no when you first start. You have to grab everybody, and we did. Yeah, but as soon as I came out here, I went to all the wedding venues because I knew that's where the money was. And I brought them all a tasting box and told them what I do. And within a couple days, they all snatched me up. So I've been contracted with all these places since day one. So that's been just knowing that what income you're getting is guaranteed. That's where it's at.
That's a huge relief.
It is, for sure.
So I was going to ask you how your first winter was in Quincy, but you're from New York, so snow is like no big thing, right?
Well, I mean, I was in Southern California the majority of my life. So, and it never snowed there. But the first winter up here wasn't too bad. I think it was like 3 or 4 years ago when we had like 8 feet
that crazy
snow.
one.
Yeah, and then it would be gone, and we shoveled all the deck off, and then the next morning it's right back up there. But I heard it's nothing compared to back in the day. They used to have it all the way up to the roof. I'm not looking forward to that. I'm hoping those days are gone.
Like,
no, thank you.
Global warming's really sad and stuff, but also like,
yeah. I mean, the snow is beautiful. I just don't want to be out in it. I come to work at 3:45 in the morning. I'm the first one down that road.
Yeah.
But I got some friends out there, so that I keep telling them, I'm leaving at this time. You go first. so I have something to follow.
Yeah, because it's like when it's dark and it's
snowing.
snowing.
I'm in Middle Valley.
Yeah, and it's like icy.
Yeah, I got stuck once, and it was in my old car, which was only 2-wheel drive. And I didn't know that slushy snow is the worst one to drive in. Learn my lesson.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like you can't stop. I had to slide all the way over to the side. I couldn't go anywhere.
It's scary.
Yeah, and luckily somebody that worked at SPI was going to work at like 4 o'clock in the morning. And I'm like banging on my horn and everything.
Did you just follow him the whole time?
No, he got me out of my car and he brought me home. And then my son-in-law came and got my car and everything. Yeah, that was scary because it's pitch dark. I'm like, nobody's coming out. I'm the only one on the road. Yeah, but thank God for SPI. So.
Do you ever miss Southern California or like the beach or anything?
Oh yeah, the beach is my happy place. I rarely get to it, but yeah, whenever I go on vacation, I usually go to Hawaii or somewhere like that because I love the beach. Yeah, but I don't miss living there because it was a small town when we moved there, and then they had a moratorium where they couldn't build. And they lifted it right before I moved. And now there's homes everywhere. And it's like a city. And I don't like it.
Yeah.
I don't want to go back to the city.
Yeah.
No, I love it here. This has felt like home since day one. The people are great.
Definitely.
Yeah.
When you were in Hollister, did you have your own bakery there, or were you working for the family owned? No,
I've always worked for independent bakeries, and then I started working for Leal Vineyards, which was a big corporation that had like 5 venues. And I was their head pastry chef, and so I was doing 250 weddings a year.
Oh my gosh!
Sometimes 7 in one weekend.
7 weddings in a weekend?
Yeah, because they had 5 venues. All of them could be having a wedding.
Yeah.
And I was the only person. I had like little people that helped prep, but I did all the cakes and all the main stuff. But yeah, I mean, working there definitely prepped me for owning my own place because I knew what I was capable of. And I now I know where to say no.
Yeah.
And it was nice to get to that stage. Because before I was like, no, I can't say no. I can't say no. They're going to go somebody else.
How long do you think it took you before you're like, okay, I need to learn some balance here?
I'd say probably in the last 2 years. After my daughter finally went over to Les Schwab full time, I just kind of stopped and made me realize I'm like, I need to figure it out. It's like, do I want to hire somebody or do I want to do it myself? And I've been so much happier doing it by myself. Yeah, it's so, what is that word? Gratifying. Yeah, it's like I still pinch myself every time I walk in this place. I absolutely love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's very homey in here.
Yeah.
It feels like, I mean, because I'm kind of new to Quincy. So when I came here, I figured you had like been here your whole life.
Yeah, most people do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just fit right in.
Yeah, I'm like, no. They're like, well, that street. I'm like, I don't know any of the streets. They're like, you know that person. I'm like, no. Did they get a cake from me? I know them by their cake.
Yeah.
Like, you're lemon chiffon. You're carrot. But
Well,
yeah.
Paul's had the shepherd pie, and he says it's British approved. So.
Oh, that's right. It's coming back. Yeah.
Oh, good.
The take and bake dinners are coming back.
I'm excited.
Yeah. So I'll probably start those beginning of December,
Okay.
right after Thanksgiving. Yeah.
Okay. And you said that your grand opening was Halloween.
Yes. Halloween.
That is so fun.
Yeah. So I bought the place September of 2017, and that's when my first grandson was born. He was born in September. And so we knew we weren't going to open right away, but from September to October, we were in here prepping and painting and rearranging and figuring out exactly what we wanted to do. And then when I found out they had the trick-or-treat thing on Halloween, I'm like, let's open on Halloween. We'll be open at night. The whole town will be down here. And it was great. Yeah, so now that's our anniversary every year, so it's kind of cool because then I know we see everybody.
Yeah. That is really
Yeah.
cool. That's very unique. A Halloween opening.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Yeah, it was fun.
So when you took over because you said somebody else was here, was it a bakery?
There was 2 bakeries here before me.
Oh, so you're the third bakery then? How? So this place is meant to be a bakery.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
Yeah.
But we changed a lot of stuff. I think we were the person before me was right out of culinary school, and she was super young. And I was like, I could have never tried to open a bakery at 21. And she tried. She did her best, and it just wasn't the right time for her, I don't think.
Yeah.
But it was perfect time for us. And yeah, like I said, I walked in here and I'm like, this is my bakery. Yeah.
Yeah. How did the locals respond to the change?
Oh, they were great. I had no idea Quincy needed us as much as they did. I was shocked because in my mind, I'm like, you know what? It's going to take a couple years before we make any money. And right out of the gate, it was good. So I started doing tastings so people could come and taste all my stuff. And I'd always have samples out. So I was like, just taste it. I just want you to know that I do know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they just loved me and Taylor here because we're 2 smart asses and we just made everybody feel comfortable and right at home. And
Yeah. Like family.
yeah, no, I love the customers. That's one of the reasons why it was so hard for me to shorten my hours. I'm like, I don't want to upset anybody. But when it comes down to your own time, you just have to make some sacrifices.
For
But
sure.
They understand.
Yeah.
They're smart asses about it, but they understand.
I mean, at the end of the day, sometimes people are just going to be upset no matter what. So
Yeah.
you might as well just make
Yeah.
sure that you're happy and
Yeah,
do what
and
you can.
I can't get mad that they're mad that I'm not here because on Fridays I do biscuits and gravy but I didn't do it this year during wedding season. So I'll start it back up after Sparkle and be open on Fridays again and do my biscuits and gravy because I love doing it. But it's just I have been in here every Friday just doing weddings
Yeah.
the entire year. So it's not like I'm open 3 days, but I work at least 6.
Right.
Yeah.
Because this isn't the only thing that you're doing. This
No.
is like a hub.
Yeah, and I do the cakes for Iron Door during their season. Now I'm doing all the pastries at Sugar Pine and Grey Eagle.
Oh, for the new owner, right?
Yeah, so doing muffins and scones, and they're hoping to stay open all winter. So holidays they'll be able to get pies and cheesecakes and all that stuff there. So I think that's gonna be good.
Yeah, that's exciting.
Yeah, and I did everything for Lakeshore the whole season.
Wow.
Yeah,
And I see a lot of your posts are with, is it 22?
20 Mile House.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm their only baker there now.
Wow.
Yeah, so I do every single one of their weddings, and it's great. It's an absolutely beautiful venue, and I did that wedding in Nakoma yesterday, and
Mhm.
yeah, 3 more to go. But yeah, I think I did probably close to 100 this year. Yeah.
That is a lot,
Yeah.
girlfriend. And you do catering too, right?
We were doing some food catering, but I do like some breakfast catering and stuff like that. Once Taylor went over there, I had to just learn to say no because
Yeah.
it's like I love to cook.
So are a lot of the recipes that you have in here or that you do for any of your cakes, are any of them family recipes?
Not the baking. My mom did not bake, but we were in the kitchen cooking every weekend.
Mhm.
Yeah, so she was my best friend, and so she passed away in 2010. So when I bought this place, it was the only name I could think of.
Yeah.
I was like, it's the only thing that made sense because
Mhm.
I really think she pushed me in here.
Yeah, I believe it.
Yeah, for sure.
What was her like signature dish that you remember?
We cooked Italian. I mean, eggplant parmesan, chicken parmesan. We'd have the Sunday sauce. You know, you make your sauce on Sundays, and yeah, we just love to cook.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Is Taylor, does she like to cook
Oh yeah,
all that
loves
stuff
to
too?
cook. Yeah,
That's fine.
yeah. So we love having events together because we fight over who's gonna cook, but we cook well together.
That's a good problem to have.
Yes. yeah.
Usually it's like, oh, I don't want to cook again this year.
Yeah, it's so funny because like my friend who works with me here has no desire to cook, wants nothing to do with it, and she views food as fuel, basically. You know, like, oh, I need to eat. I'm like, I want to eat.
I love to eat.
Yeah, everything I do is based around where we're gonna go eat.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I can relate to
it's
that.
a problem.
Well, I mean, you made a business out of it.
Yeah,
So
for sure. Yeah.
when you opened a business, when you made that transition of going from employee to now you have your own company, what were some of the learning curves or some surprises along the way?
God, just making sure that everything was legit. You know, making sure your serve safe is up to date, and making sure that all the little business parts of it. Because like my best friend started all that stuff for me because I have no desire to do any kind of office work, and so you know I had to make sure I had a bookkeeper and you know all that kind of stuff, and just kind of giving that kind of what do you call it? You know, just having somebody help you with that kind of stuff. When I'm always like, no, I can do it. I can do it. I'm always like, I can do it all. But you can't, you know. And now it's like perfect. The person that works with me is so perfect because she like follows me around, cleans up after me. I am doing 100% production from the second I come in until I leave. Because I always say, if I'm washing dishes, I'm not making any money. You know, so she does all the dishes and helps me with the prep, but the whole time I'm making product. Because if I'm not making product, not making money. So
I'm going to have to remember that.
yeah, and it works out so perfectly for me.
Mhm.
Like I have so many people come in there, oh God, you're by yourself. I want to be. It's a choice I made. I have people come in almost every week asking for a job. And I was like, I'm sorry, I'm not hiring. I want to do it myself.
And you said you had 4 employees at
Yeah,
one point in
time,
time?
yeah.
Did it surprise you all the regulations and rules that went into
Oh God, yeah.
having employees?
Yeah, and it's like when I had all these employees, I saw no profit. It's like just watching that payroll come out and all that, just all the things. And it's like, yeah, when it's a small business and, you know, like people are like, oh, well, why don't you buy a place in Grey Eagle too? I'm like, are you kidding me? I don't want to expand. I like what I've got right here.
Mhm.
Yeah, and I've worked for a lot of small places that tried to expand and they ended up going under. You know, it's like just like a restaurant. I can't understand how a restaurant can have such a huge menu. Like, how do you do it? It's like you have such a huge menu. In my head, you know, being a business owner, you have to have all that product on hand every day, and that would stress me out.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, because it's like, you know, not everybody's gonna come in and want breakfast, lunch, and dinner all day long. So that's just stressful to me. So I think like, what is it? In-N-Out. They've got it. They knew exactly what they were doing. Small menu, low overhead, pay your employees high, and do product that is amazing. You know, makes sense.
Yeah.
Right?
And you kind of switch up your menu too.
Mhm.
Like you'll usually do. So what's like your daily layout? Like, okay, I'm going to do 2 savory, like 6 different kinds of this. What's like your game plan?
Well, I always have at least 8 different kinds of muffins. And then I do 8 to 10 different kinds of pastries every morning. And then in the morning for breakfast, we do the breakfast sandwiches, ham and cheese pockets. On Thursdays, we do burritos. and sandwiches. And then when I open back up on Fridays, we do sandwiches and biscuits and gravy. And then once I am done with weddings and Thanksgiving, I'll open later and I'll be doing lunches again. So
Oh,
like
that's exciting.
Taco Tuesday is huge here. I
Yeah.
would have a line out the door. And I would do at least 30 pounds of meat every Tuesday and be gone within
Yeah.
like 2 hours. So I will be starting that back up. And then like the take and bakes. I mean, because I love to cook. So I do the shepherd's pie, I'll do the enchiladas, and chicken pot pies we're going to be doing. And I want to do like French bread pizzas and all that kind of stuff.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Where do you get your inspo from for your recipes?
Oh my God. Like on my phone, every time I'm on Facebook or anything, if I see a recipe, I download it to my phone. I have a brand new recipe book to write everything down. Haven't done that yet. But yeah, there's so many things I want to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love to cook, love new recipes. And even my husband this morning, I was making steak and eggs, and he's just looking at me. He's like, "You never stop." He goes, "You love to cook." I said, "I really do." I do.
Is there something that's on your menu that's really popular but is like a pain to cook? Like you don't look forward to it?
Well, I kind of weed out all that kind of stuff. The things that are a pain in the ass. I mean, shepherd's pie takes me the longest, but that's the one everybody orders more of, so it's worth it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because that's got some stages to it. You know, because you got to make all the meat, then you got to make the mashed potatoes, then you got to put it all together. But no, I just do what I want now. So if it's something that I don't feel like doing, I'm not going to do it.
I love that for
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, it's good to be in that place now.
Mhm.
I can't believe I've been open 8 years already.
It's gone by
nuts.
fast.
So fast. Yeah.
What are some plans that you have for the future?
Like I said, I want to do like once a month, have like a dinner night here, and I just want people to be able to see that, because I mean we need more food places here, and it's like, and I even have one of my really good friends is an amazing Mexican chef, and she makes such different kinds of like tacos and salsas and stuff. I'd love to do a taco night, but it's like one of those things where I want to do it once a month, but I want to have it to where it's all pre-ordered, so I know that people are coming. Because in a small town like this, you can't just be like, oh, they'll show up.
Right.
Yeah.
And then like with food, like I was making T-shirts and like coasters and stuff. If it doesn't sell, I'll just hold on to it for next year.
Exactly. But
you,
food,
you're
you
right.
can't. Yeah.
You're just out.
I'm just like feeding my neighborhood. Oh, did you eat today? Here you go. Or Les Schwab.
Yeah.
They're always happy about that.
Yeah.
But no, it's been pretty good. I mean, like our take and bake dinners do really well, and we're going to do single ones and family size this year, and I think it's going to go really well. Yeah.
And we were talking off camera. I don't know if you want to say anything about it, but you are thinking about maybe a food truck.
Yeah, that's what I would like to do in the future. Is I would love to be able to, if I wanted to travel or do something with my grandkids, I'd love to take my food truck with me, and just, that day we're doing this. Here's, because there's so many things that are travel friendly, like muffins and loaf cakes and cupcakes and all that kind of stuff. And whenever you go to like the sporting events, you don't always have like a dessert food truck,
Yeah.
But
So-
yeah.
Do you think Taylor will go into business for herself, or do you see any like entrepreneurialism in your grandkids?
I think if we did the food truck, she would go and do it with me anytime. But they're doing so good over at Les Schwab, and this is, I think, their third year over there, so they're going strong, and I'm so proud of them. Yeah, but yeah, she always did all my bread and everything here, so that's another new thing that I'm working on during this winter, is coming up with my own thing that I want to make. So, because her stuff took too long. It's like, it was an all-day process. So it's like focaccia bread is a faster bread to make, but there's so many variations, and I want to do something along that line. Something different that I don't see around here.
Yeah. Well, focaccia, you could do all like the beautiful artwork.
Yes.
You said you'd like to draw, so
Yeah, I've seen a lot of that, and that's really, with all like the herbs and the tomatoes, it looks like flowers. Yeah, I love that.
Are you into sourdough at all?
I love it, but I'm not doing any of the starters and stuff. Like when we first opened, we had a starter from the chef that I used to work with at Leal Vineyards, and we had it here, and you have to feed it every day and all that. And then my grandson, was born, he was immune compromised, And so we were in the hospital all the time. So we never fed it. And we ended up, it was all black. And so we came back and I'm like, oh, just throw it away. And then I find out from the chef, he goes, that would have been the best sourdough if you would have just kept it. And I was like, well, see? So I feel like if you're doing just bread, you live bread. And so like, I'm like cakes. I live cakes. So, yeah. One day I'll get to that, but it's too much hands-on every day. You have to keep touching it and stuff. I'm not that patient.
It's literally, it's its own business.
It
really.
is. It is. Well, the chef I worked with, he opened up his own bread company in Washington.
Mm-hmm.
And he's doing amazing because he just does bread and he does it fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are there any recipes that you make and you're like, oh, I would never eat that? Like, it's just not your cup of tea or anything?
Like I don't like cherry.
Oh, you don't?
I don't like cherry, and cherry is very popular.
Cherry almond. I think that was one of the flavors you recommended to me.
Yeah,
it was
cherry
delicious.
almond. I've made like I love cranberry almond. I don't know, cherry is just not one of my favorite flavors. I like maraschino cherries, but I don't like our cherry turnovers. We can't keep them in the case. I mean, that's like a daily thing. But yeah, I'm not a fan of cherry. But it's like the majority of stuff is, I just want to bake it, and it's not like something I crave. Like I want prime rib.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, there's not anything that I hate. I'm gonna make stuff that I know tastes great, and I just want people to enjoy it. But if somebody comes in and they ask me to make them something, I'll do it. If I have time, I have no problem trying new recipes. I've had to do that a lot for weddings.
Yeah.
Like this Peruvian couple, they were from Peru, and she's like, my grandma made these Peruvian cookies. I'm like, I've never even heard of them, and I made them. Fantastic. It was like a shortbread and butter pecan cookie. You had a baby.
That sounds delicious.
They were delicious.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So I love creating stuff. Like I just bought a new baking book. I've been reading it all day, all weekend. And I'm like, this is a great book. I can't wait to make more. I keep wanting to do more. So I wish I could clone myself, but I can't. But I do. I want to just keep doing more. I thoroughly enjoy what I do. I really do.
So what are some techniques in the book that we might be seeing in the near future from you?
All different kinds of cinnamon rolls. Like cinnamon rolls take a while. You have to like start them first thing in the morning because they have to like really literally proof all day long before you can touch it again and roll them. So it's like if I don't start it in the morning, it's not happening. But during the winter, I'll be able to do those kind of doughs, the ones that take all day to finish. But yeah, there's a lot of, and cookies and new bars and stuff. I mean, there's tons of stuff. New kinds of cheesecakes. I love to make cheesecakes. So I make a ton of cheesecakes especially during the winter. And like my eggnog cheesecake.
Oh my God,
and
that sounds delicious.
I did Biscoff cheesecake a couple weeks ago. It's fantastic. And I had never even had a Biscoff cookie until I went to Hawaii, and that was the cookie they gave you on the plane.
Plane.
I was like, what is this?
Do you fly Delta?
No, it was Southwest.
Oh, Delta always has Biscoffs. They're so good.
But yeah, there's just so many flavors that I love to throw together and make some magic happen. But yeah, no, I love it when people come in here and they're just like, "Oh, I had your cheesecake; it was so good." Or, "Oh, I don't like cake, but I like your cake." I'm like, okay,
that's a big
I think
compliment.
I'm doing what I'm supposed to do.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
What are some of your other most popular? You said the turnovers.
Oh yeah, the turnovers. Oh, then my Quincy crack. Have you had that yet?
No.
So it's a raspberry cream cheese Danish, and we couldn't keep them in the case, so we just started calling them Quincy crack. So it's so funny because you have these people come in the morning, and they're like, "Can I have some Quincy crack?" And then this one lady sent her son, and he was like 10 years old.
Yeah.
I'm here for the Quincy crack.
Oh, I'll have to try it next time.
And then I make a cinnamon twist Danish. That's really good too. Yeah. Those ones, if there's any left over at the end of the day, I'm touching those. So I like that they're never left over because I will eat them. Yes, and I don't want to.
My favorite, I love, love, love. You have the best blueberry muffins. Those are my fave.
Blueberry is always my go-to. Whenever I go anywhere, if I see muffins, I always go for the blueberry.
Mm.
Yeah.
I love the blueberry muffins. And
Mhm.
I always call them a churro muffin, but that's
Yeah.
not, what are they called? And she's like, it's not a churro muffin.
We call them cinnamon toast buns. So it's,
Oh my
it's just a
gosh.
good fluffy vanilla muffin rolled in butter and cinnamon sugar. To me, it tastes like a cinnamon donut.
Delicious.
So good. Yeah. Yeah, those are good.
Yeah. Are there any like local farmers that you're able to partner with for your produce or anything?
Not really. Yeah, that's what sucks. When I was in Hollister, the vineyard I worked for, they had their own farm. So it was so awesome. Just go out there and just pick whatever you needed, the mint, the basil, just everything. Yeah. And there was apricot farm. So I do a really good apricot cheesecake too. That was from when I was at Leal. That was very popular here too. But yeah, I like using the local stuff. There's really nothing that really stands out here in the mountains.
That's true. I would love if we had like a community garden or something.
Yeah. I mean, there's a person that lives out by me in Meadow Valley, and she always posting everything that she's grown this year. I'm like, I could not keep a plant alive.
I can't either.
I wanted so badly to do a garden this year. It just did not. I tried, and then I see her, and she's got like 20 pounds of carrots. I'm like, what? I got a carrot leaf. Not even one carrot.
I can't keep anything alive.
Yeah, I mean, she's just got one hell of a garden out there. She's like all kinds of pesto for her basil.
Oh wow.
Yeah, no, not me. I can make a cake. I cannot grow anything.
So you said you've been here for 8 years now?
Yeah.
What are some ways you've seen the town change?
Well, COVID. It sucks to see how it closed down a bunch of places. And I also feel, we thrived through COVID. You just had to pivot. You had to figure out, we just couldn't have people sitting here. So we put all the tables aside. And that's when I started doing the take and bake dinners, because everything had to be to go. And, but we basically kept doing what we were doing, and we did really well. But it was just sad to see some people just kind of like, it was an excuse to stop. Yeah, but I don't know. But and then the fires, we stayed open. We worked with World Kitchen, and we fed all the crews, and we fed all the people in Greenville. And yeah, you just gotta be a part of your community. And I wish all these places were open again, because when I first got here, it was like a Hallmark. This first sparkle was just like, it was like lightly snowing, and we had the tree lighting, just everybody out, every single store open. And it's not like that anymore. It's sad. Too many empty buildings.
Yeah. Well, it's been kind of rough because we had COVID, and then we had the Dixie Fire, and then we had a ton of construction coming in and out of Quincy. And then now, a lot of people saying it does feel like we're entering into a recession. But people are always going to eat, right?
Yeah. Yeah, and it's like, I keep my prices as low as I can, because I don't feel right gouging people. And I was like, I know when the eggs were up and all that, I still didn't overcharge anybody. And, my prices might go up just a smidge next year, but I literally have raised my prices maybe twice since I've been here. And not a lot, just to like where I see it, but they don't see it. Mm-hmm. Like 50 cents here, 25 cents there. Then it's like just little by little. But I don't want people, I believe that if you don't have a business unless you have recurring customers. And I'm like, if you're going to buy a cake, I know you're going to buy a cake again next week or next month, you're going to come back. But if it's a once a year thing, they need to come in all the time. And we have so many regulars. Like, we open at 5:30 in the morning. We have a line out the door. We have all the logging trucks are out here, and we're super fast. They come in, we're like throwing their food at the door, just throwing us the money, and they're out on their way. And I love it.
Yeah, they're always selling me out of. By the time I get here, by the time I'm finally out of bed and here, my breakfast sandwiches are always gone.
Yeah.
By what time would you say the breakfast is gone?
Oh God, by 8:00. Yeah, and we have like 80 hot things in there at 5:30 in the morning, and then gone. But it's like, I get my deliveries once a week, so I have to ration it. They're like, well, why don't you make more? I'm like, every time I've made more, I have some left over. I'm like, we found the right amount that needs to be. I'm like, but we have so many people that just call us, can you save us a breakfast sandwich? I'm like, absolutely. I'm like, I get it.
Mhm.
But yeah, it's like I have to ration out my stuff. Like we get Costco and we get Cisco, and it's once a week. So you got to know what you have to. I don't want to run out. I don't want one day. Oh God, I sold too many. Now I don't have anything for Tuesday.
Right.
Yeah. So.
Plus, it keeps people yearning.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know, it makes
Oh, yeah.
people always want what they can't always
Exactly.
have.
Yeah. And so like when we're closed Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and they're like Tuesday morning, they're waiting at the door for the breakfast sandwich or the Quincy crack.
I can't believe I've never had a Quincy crack.
Yeah.
I need to try
Yeah,
it.
it's really good.
Mm.
Yeah.
So you have just the 3 weddings left. Do you
left.
feel relieved?
I do. I mean, I'm always so ready for wedding season to start.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's like, it's the last month where I'm like, okay, I just need a little break. And we always, by the last wedding, I always take a week off. We usually go on vacation somewhere. We've gone to New York, we've gone to Hawaii, but just taking little trips this year.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'll be taking that week off after the last wedding and then come back and it's Thanksgiving.
It's like a whole nother wave of
Oh,
madness.
Yeah, January is literally the only slow month. And I'm okay with that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So do you stay open all year?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow. Not a
Yeah.
lot of businesses do.
Yeah, I stay open year round. We just take, we usually take a week off in November after my weddings. And then we usually take off, like a 4 or 5 day weekend for Thanksgiving and Christmas. And then that's pretty much it.
Wow.
Yeah.
So walk us through like a normal day in your life, because you're 365 other than some vacations here and there.
Yeah,
What's
so
like
I mean, like on the weekdays, I get up Mondays. I come in here and I do all my prep to open on Tuesday to get everything all prepared, and then Tuesday morning I get up at 3 a.m. and I'm here by 4 o'clock in the morning, and getting everything done. But it's like clockwork. I don't even have to think about it anymore. Yeah. But I love it.
And then on your off time, you like to travel. And
yeah. We went to Washington in August. That was my first time going to visit the chef that I used to work with.
Oh.
And by Birch Bay, we were literally 5 miles from Canada. And we drove there.
Oh my gosh, that's a drive.
It was 14 hours.
Yeah.
Good thing my husband's a truck driver and likes to drive.
Oh, okay, that's nice.
Yeah. But, I need to see places around here. It's like I've never gone to Bernie Falls. I've never gone to Fort Bragg. It's like there's so many things that I want to see around here. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to try and do that this coming year.
Fraser Falls. Have you been to Fraser?
No, I haven't.
I haven't either.
Yeah, and I see beautiful pictures, and I'm like, I need to be there.
Okay, we have to make an agreement.
Yes. Yes.
Each of us are going to make it to Fraser Falls this year.
Yes.
I always feel like such like
Fraser Falls or Bernie Falls. Those aren't the same.
No.
Okay.
No.
But both of them. I mean, they look absolutely beautiful, and they're close enough to us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and Fort Bragg, like the Glass Beach or something like that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, we'll see.
I always hear about Fraser Falls, and then I feel like such an idiot. Like, that's how they could tell if you're not a local.
Oh, yeah.
You're like,
you
haven't been to Fraser. Like, no,
yeah.
sorry.
I've been to Bucks Lake.
Yeah.
It's 10 minutes from my house.
I don't know if I've been to Bucks Lake. So that's over by, you're in Meadow Valley.
Yeah.
So that's,
so if you just keep going up the road, you get to Bucks Lake.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got a lot of places to go. We need to familiarize ourselves.
Seriously. I know, like when you're always in Lake Almanor, I'm like, oh, I need to go to those places.
Have you ever been in Lake Almanor?
I drove through it. Never been.
Oh, you'll have to stop.
Yeah, because I always hear about all the restaurants over there too.
Yeah.
And it's like with my husband's schedule, it's like Saturdays are our only day to like, okay, where are we going to go to dinner?
Mm-hmm.
We have to go. And I told him we need to start going somewhere different.
Yeah.
Yeah, we always go to the same places.
Have you guys been to Highlands restaurant out there?
No, I just heard about that.
Oh, you have to go.
I just started following them.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
It's beautiful out there.
And that's in Lake Almanor?
It's past it. So it's past it, maybe 30, 35 minutes. It's in Mineral, California. Super tiny town. And it's like a big meadow. And there's, oh my God, it's so nice. It's like one of the nicest restaurants in the area. Yeah. Did you ever watch Yellowstone?
Oh, yeah.
So it looks like the inside of Yellowstone's house.
Wow.
Like, the family has a big house. It's super, super
I need
nice.
to go there.
Yeah.
And they're probably not year round.
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I couldn't say for sure.
Because they have like these beautiful places to stay too,
Yes.
right? Yeah.
Yeah. You guys can make like a little weekend of it or whatever.
Yeah, for sure.
Let me know if you go how you liked it.
Yeah, because that's what I want to start doing is just going places in Plumas County. We have so many beautiful places. And I was like, that's where I need. Instead of going away for a week to somewhere I've already been, like Hawaii or just all these little places around here that are close enough to where you're not driving all day. Yeah.
Yeah. Or like Laporte. I didn't even know. I don't know if it's Laporte or Laporte or Laporta.
Laporte.
Yeah. That was so cute. And
yeah,
like,
I went up there for a wedding. That was a wedding. We actually did all the food and all the desserts up at Laporte. There's like not a restaurant, but like a little hotel there. Yeah, I don't remember what it was called.
Is it called the Union?
Maybe.
I want to say it's like if you're going, it's past the general store on the left-hand side.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's called the Union.
Yeah, and it was gorgeous. So we did all the food there and all the desserts, and I didn't know it was there. Yeah.
So much cool stuff.
Yeah, a lot.
And the general store's women-owned, and then there's a saloon right next to it. The saloon's women-owned. So I'm like, oh my God, this is like a little girl power town.
Yeah. I'm telling you, us women, we work hard.
We're the best business. Though.
Way capable of more.
Yes.
I truly believe that.
Yeah. What advice would you have for women that maybe want to get started with something, but they might be a little nervous?
It has to be something you're passionate about. You know, it's like if I didn't like what I was doing, there's no way I could do this. Like I always tell people, like, well, you ice that cake like it's nothing. I said, because I love it. I've tried to teach people, and if they don't like it, they're not going to do it. Yeah, you got to be passionate about what you're doing, because then it's not work. I mean, like I said, I love coming to work every day. Only thing I hate is getting up at 3 o'clock in the morning, but it's necessary. You know, when I moved here, I looked at all the places in town. I was like, what time are these places opening? Everything's opening after 7. I was like, and then we have Taylor's husband's family. All of them are truckers. All of them are loggers. They're like, you need to open early. I'm like, okay, you guys, if I open, you will come. And they do. So yeah, it's just, you just have to be passionate about it. And once I'm up, I'm up.
So you never got acclimated to getting up early? It's still like,
No, I mean, I'm acclimated to it. It's just, I look forward to sleeping into me is 5 a.m.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. So getting up at 3 is just a little harder.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I'm used to it. I'm not a night owl at all. So when people see me in the dark, they're like, what are you doing out?
Hey, what are you doing here?
That's why I'm like the only person that likes when it gets dark at like 5:30. Because then I can actually be outside.
What time do you normally get to bed?
About 7:30.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I'm usually on my 3rd Red Bull.
Right? Yeah. No, it's like, but I've been doing this since I was 16.
Yeah.
So it's like, this is normal to me. And now my husband works nights, so he goes to bed super early. He goes to work at like 10:30 at night. So it works for us.
Yeah.
You know.
So you've been in this industry since you were 13. Was there ever 16. Was there ever a point in time where you thought, I want to do something else, or were you ever curious about another career path?
When I got into it, I didn't think this would be my path at all. So it was kind of a surprise. And since then, it's like there's been nothing else that has drawn my attention like this. Yeah. I mean, there were times where I was working at my last job where I was just overworked and just exhausted. I was never home for holidays. And, you know, I would miss so many events in my family's life because I was working like a crazy person. And I was on salary, so, you know, they work you to death. But when I bought this place, I'm like, that's the one thing I want to be in control of. It's like, I'm going to be at home for holidays. I'm going to make sure that all happens. Yeah. So that's the biggest thing for me. Being in control. Yeah. It's huge. Yeah.
So would you recommend being a business owner to anyone out there?
Yeah. No, absolutely. If you have a passion for it, I could never work for somebody ever again. Just never.
Yeah.
And I know that I've got enough get up and go to where if there was for some reason like my hand stopped working or something, yeah, I would still find something that I could do for myself. I could never work for somebody again.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just having that is everything.
I can relate to that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
When I was getting ready to leave my corporate job, it was funny because I would tell, like, I came in here and I told you about it, and all my entrepreneur girlies were like, oh my God, congrats. Yeah. You know, like, so excited. But all my girls that work 9 to 5 were like, so, are you sure?
Yeah, aren't you scared?
Right.
Yeah. I'd say the only bad part is like insurance. But I mean, like I've been going to like the health fair, get my blood drawn. If something's wrong, they call me in, pay for an office visit. You know, to me, that makes more sense than $700 or $800 a month for insurance. No. So, you know, it all balances out. You know,
Yeah.
God forbid anything ever happened to where I really had to. I could go on my husband's insurance. But it's just, I'm not one of those people that goes to the doctor for every little thing. It's like I feel like I take care of myself and I pay attention to my body and yeah, that's I think the biggest thing. And I get it. You know, people that are like, well, I need insurance because there are people that absolutely need it. Like my best friend is autoimmune and she has to have insurance. So I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's okay to take, you know, do what's right for you. Like it's okay to do things against the grain or to take a different path. And there's no right or wrong answer.
No, there's no rules.
Yeah.
No, you got to find what works for you. Yeah, definitely.
One of the other things I want to ask you about is how you utilize your social media to get customers in, because it's like, I love seeing the pictures of the breakfast sandwiches.
Well, when I first started here, they had the paper, the Feather River paper, and you know it was like $150 for this little ad, and you know I felt like once social media really took over, it's like everybody's on that. Not everybody's reading the paper, and I post every single morning what I put out, and I get phone calls immediately. Can I have this? Can I have that? I put a cake in there. It's gone like in 5 minutes. And it's free. Free advertisement. And I constantly have people, don't you want to advertise? I'm like, I don't need to. And, you know, so social media has been great. So it's like, it's funny because at 5:30, I try to post at 5:30, but it's like if I'm so busy, I'm like, oh God, it's after 6, I need to post. But yeah, everybody's like, oh, I saw that on Facebook. Could I have that? And I'll be like, oh, sorry, they're already gone because they see it like a couple hours later. I'm like, but you can order it. And that's what they'll do. I'm like, you can always order stuff. And there's been so many people like, oh, I heard you're closed for the whole wedding season. I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm like, I am here. And it's like, if you want something, just order it. Because my day is based off of what people ordered. I go from there. Like somebody orders like a whole bunch of chocolate cakes going in there, you know, or different flavored cakes. That's the kind of cupcakes I'm putting in that day, you know, because that's the batters I'm making. So, yeah. So I want people to know that they can order whatever they want, and I will do it.
She's pretty quick too.
Yeah,
your turnaround time was quick,
especially after wedding season.
Yeah,
wedding season, I've been like booked like 2 weeks out the whole season, but I could always. If you come in, tell me what you want, I will try and squeeze it in. I always try to. Yeah.
Anything else that you'd like to share or that you'd like the community to know, or any other advice for women?
I don't know. I mean, just do what your heart tells you to do and be passionate and work hard. You have to work hard, but it's not work if it's something you love.
Yeah.
That's what my tattoo says right here. Do what you love.
Yeah, it's really important.
It is. You have to love what you do.
Yeah.
For sure. But yeah, I'm living the dream as far as I'm concerned.
I don't hear retirement anytime soon.
No, I'm going to die right here. This will be. Guarantee. I can't even, I don't know how to sit still at home. Yeah. I drive my husband crazy. He's like, just sit down, watch a movie. But I got to do this. I got to do that. I want to cook this. I need to read that. you know, and I try to plan out my weeks and everything, and I love it.
Are you on TikTok at all?
No, I'm not on TikTok.
I see a lot. Do you watch
I watch
TikTok?
it. Yeah. I've never posted anything on there, but yeah, I definitely watch it.
Do you see a lot of there's so many good food trends?
Oh yeah, I
and
told
food.
you they're all on my phone. I just wait and write them down in my book.
Okay, so what I'm hearing is anytime I see a good TikTok, I'm gonna be like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna send it over.
Yes, send it to me.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Because this winter I will fill my recipe book.
Okay, I'm excited about it.
Yeah.
Do you want to do a tour? Do you want to show anything in here?
Well, I mean, yeah. I guess
Let's do a little tour.
So I made a bunch of fake cakes up there, and this is my grandson Charlie, and passed away. He's my little love child that he's here with us every day.
I love that you have a lot of family photos in here.
Oh yeah, it's my home away from home. And like, I have all my like cake prices and stuff up there. And then we do lunches. When we do lunches and whatever we have extra savory, we do it on this menu board.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
Do what you love.
Yeah. And I do have some postcards with some local photographer named Kimberly Carroll. She made those for me of our bakery in
Oh,
Snow.
pretty.
Yeah.
Oh, and these are like your what do you call these? Like a catalog?
Yeah, every year I always put my most popular stuff from all the weddings and things. And then of course I have my mugs from Shelby.
Ooh.
Yeah, I think I only have 4 left. I think what did I get? How many did I get?
I think 10.
Yeah, I think I had like 2 dozen. I think.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm glad they're going. They're really pretty.
Yeah. No, everybody loves them.
And then you do hot coffee, right? You have
Yeah,
some
we
hot
just
coffee.
do fresh brewed coffee. One size. I'm like, there's lots of coffee shops here. If you want something fancy, we tell them to go to the coffee shop or Bell Lane. Yeah.
Is this your mom?
That's Grandma Jane.
Oh, hi, Grandma Jane. Does she have like a really thick New York accent?
She didn't. My dad, his stuck. But my mom didn't. No.
And this is you and Taylor.
Yeah.
And this is Charlie's table.
Yeah, a friend of ours made that for us.
It's really sweet. Okay.
Yeah.
And then when you come back in November, what will your hours be?
I'll be open Tuesday through Friday. Well, no. I'll be open Tuesday through Thursdays. I'll be open Fridays after Sparkle.
Okay.
And then we'll be open till 1 o'clock, so that from 11 to 1, when people have their lunch, they can come. I'll do lunch specials again. I'll have my take and bake dinners, and yeah, I'm
Perfect.
excited.
And Facebook, I know you have the Facebook page.
And I have Instagram, and I have a wedding page too, Grandma Jane's wedding page. Yeah.
Perfect. I'll make sure I link it all, and then they could always call as well, right?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
All right. And I can attest, she is a fast responder girl. She is on. So if you want something, be ready, because it'll be ready for you.
Yeah, they can call me, text me, Facebook Messenger me, all of the above.
Telegram, whatever.
Yeah. Send a pigeon my way, I'll get it.